66 million years ago, Earth got smacked by an asteroid. It was the size of Mount Everest. Today, we're telling the epic tale of what happened next. When this cosmic monster went down, it unleashed chaos equal to 10 billion nuclear bombs. In just one day, it took out 75% of all species. It should have been lights out for the dinosaurs, right? Wrong. These epic beasts defied the apocalypse and survived for millions more years. Ready to blow your mind? Dino Saga answers. How long did they really fight to live? Let's rewind to D-Day, 66 million years ago. A 10-mile-wide asteroid screamed through the atmosphere at 70,000 miles per hour, slamming into the Yucatan Peninsula. In an instant, it unleashed energy equal to 10 billion Hiroshima bombs. The QT extinction event wasn't just a cosmic speed bump, it was a doomsday slam. Earth convulsed with quakes. Tsunamis swallowed entire coastlines, and skies ignited, burning hotter than the surface of the sun. Nothing over 55 pounds survived. Non-avian dinosaurs, rulers of the planet for 165 million years, should have been history. But here's the twist. They weren't. These iconic giants, over 1,000 species strong, from armored ankylosaurs to towering sauropods, roamed every continent in the late Cretaceous. Their diversity was staggering, with some small enough to duck the weight limit. So, did they really vanish in a single day? Paleontologists say no, while the majority perished within hours. The idea of an instantaneous wipeout is a myth. Dinosaurs didn't just roll over, they fought, survived, and in some cases thrived in a world-turned-nightmare. To understand how long they really lasted, let's bust some myths. First, the asteroid's impact wasn't the whole story. It kicked off a chain reaction of global mayhem, like a boxer throwing a knockout punch and watching their opponent fall, only for them to get up and fight back. First, the immediate apocalypse. Within 1,500 miles of the crater, blast waves, earthquakes, and tsunamis obliterated everything. Extreme heat vaporized creatures in minutes. But in select, sheltered pockets, smaller dinosaurs endured. How sheer, unbreakable grit. These survivors, likely smaller species under the 55-pound threshold, clung to life in a world gone mad. Next, the apocalyptic winter. When the asteroid hit, it ejected 25 trillion tons of superheated debris into the atmosphere, some even into space. For a while, this material was hotter than the sun. When it rained back down, it turned the atmosphere into a planetary oven, cooking anything exposed from the inside out. Fires raged, torching 70% of Earth's forests. This alone should have ended everything. Yet in those rare, protected zones, pockets of dinosaurs stood their ground. Their nightmare, however, was just beginning. Then came the Dark Ages, as the dust, soot, and particles choked the skies. The world plunged into perpetual darkness, halting photosynthesis for at least a year and crippling it for longer. Herbivores were doomed from the start, their food incinerated or withered. Carnivores had a temporary feast of carcasses, but even that ran dry. One chilling study pins their expiration at 15 years post-impact at 15-year. Nightmare of freezing temperatures and starvation. Most non-avian dinosaurs already scarce perished, either frozen or famished. Other studies agree, suggesting most perished within a century. But here's where it gets wild. Some paleontologists argue the end wasn't quick, it dragged out for millennia. Small, resilient dinosaur populations might have survived well into the early Cenozoic, meaning entire generations persisted. Estimates often range from a few thousand years. But a 2013 study drops a bombshell. It took the asteroid 33,000 years to kill every non-avian dinosaur. That's over 1,000 generations living in a bizarre new world. Mammals diversified, insects boomed, giant turtles and crocodiles ruled the waters. Dinosaurs, if they were there, were strangers in their own land. Did competition from these nimble new creatures finally doom them after tens of thousands of years? Now, brace for the most audacious claim. Some researchers suggest dinosaurs survived up to 1 million years post-impact. The San Juan Basin in Colorado, in New Mexico, where fossils of hadrosaurs, T-rexes, ankylosaurs, and sauropods were dated to the Paleocene, 500,000 years after the asteroid. How? Theory 1. The area was a natural fortress, shielding them from the chaos. Theory 2. Survivors migrated from less devastated northern regions, like Alberta, finding a rare oasis. Theory 3. Mind blown. Adults or juveniles survived, but their eggs nestled in protected nests. Did. After the dust settled, they hatched, spawning new generations that thrived for 500,000 years. Imagine baby dinos facing freshwater eels, early primates and strange mammals in a post-apocalyptic zoo. It's Jurassic Park meets a dystopian fever dream. These findings sparked a scientific firestorm. Critics argued the fossils were eroded and redeposited into younger layers, creating an illusion. But the researchers counter. A hadrosaur, with 34 bones perfectly aligned, screams untouched. While mainstream science largely dismisses these claims, the youngest confirmed dinosaur, Triceratops, died at the impact's edge. And what about other Mesozoic icons? Pterosaurs, mosasaurs? Some say they lasted 1,000,000 years too. Even ammonoids, obscure sea creatures, might have cheated death for 1,000,000 more. So, how long did they survive? A few days? Thousands of years? Pop your craziest dino theory in the comments. Now this nuke your brain. Smash that like, share with your squad, and subscribe for more epic truths. Let's rocket this to 10 million views and rewrite the dino legacy. Thanks for watching.